Let me give about the FSCM, because first this is the first part we need to understand what is the FSCM and how that has been classified into the submodules. So fundamentally, let's understand this one. Then after that, we'll go into the further discussions. Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Okay. Hope everybody can able to see my screen. Can anyone please let me know? Is it my screen is appearing for all?
Yes, yes,
If
Yes.
yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Now let me go with this one. FSCM is, as you already aware, the application of FSCM is a financial supply chain supply chain management. So the financial supply chain management. First, let's understand that one, the flow of the FSCM. Then after that, we'll go for the further. Second. Okay. So as you already, let me clarify here. So FSCM has been divided into the two parts. Let us understand clearly. Please kindly concentrate here, because many people, when I was talking with them, sir, can you able to teach TRM and FSCM? But absolutely, the question was a valid question. People might not aware in detail about that one. So this is the first part we need to understand what is the FSCM and how it has been divided. So let us understand first. Here is a part one. Part one of FSCM. Let's take into the part two of FSCM. Okay, thank you. So now part one, as you already aware. So the first one, let's go with the cash and liquidity, cash and liquidity management. Then second one is a treasury, treasury. Okay. So coming back to that treasury, many people are understanding that the treasury is a application which is a individual application, but the risk management which is a independent application. But yes, there is a dependency. Risk management is dependent on the treasury, and at the same time the treasury is dependent on the risk management. So that is where how it is interconnected. Now coming to that, the next one, treasury, cash and liquidity management. Okay, risk management. Then again, bank in-house cash, especially IHC, in-house cash management. In-house cash management, the advanced topics which we are talking about, BCM, bank communication management. Bank communication management, and also which is a part of, there is a latest one, list I think you might have heard, MBC, multi-bank connectivity, multi-bank connectivity. Okay, this is also part of that FSCM. Now there is a one recently which you might have seen recently, advanced payment management. Advanced payment management. The next topic would be here. It's a commodity management. So these are the topics which will be part of in the part one. Okay. Now coming to that part two, it would be credit management. Credit management. Now it's a collections management. Collections management. Then the dispute management. So all these things which are interlinked to your sales and distribution closely and followed by the materials management. But now for the goods movement, depends on the goods movement, the credit check will happen. Collections management, it's a purely for your, especially for it is integrated with the AR. Then the dispute management also, which is integrated to your AR. So now, and also there is a one more topic, so which is going to integrate it to the Java application. It is a part two. It's a, I mean, Biller Direct. So Biller Direct, it's the application where it is going to use it for the sales related activities. So now this is the part one and part two. Please kindly understand this one. And also coming back to that, the topics which we are going to cover in the session. Cash and liquidity management, it's going to start with this cash and liquidity management. It's going to end up with the Biller Direct. But to be frank, because in front of you, the expectation here is that which you are going to learn what are the things to be configured and how that configuration, the end result, what would be the end result. Okay, so these are the topics which we are going to discuss in detail the session. Coming back to that, let's have a look at the syllabus. I believe the same curriculum which I had already shared with you people, you can also have a look at this one. If anyone have any questions, maybe towards end I'll take up the questions. First, let's have a look at this one. Cash and liquidity management, overview of the cash and liquidity management. But before going to this, I want to give the some in heads up. You people might have thinking that, okay, is it the new entity will be configured or any existing entity can be used? It means the company code part. Okay, I would like to showcase here how the classes or training is being conducted here. You can see that majority of the cases FICO basic settings, which I have not taken into screenshots and all. Okay, but path, because majority of the peoples you might have already aware of this one. If still right, I mean, if still needed, then I have a separate documentation for this one. I'm going to share, except that basic configuration. But if it is a wherever needed, right? Yes, I just have taken the screenshot and updated here, because FICO majority of the peoples are aware. Okay, 99% peoples are the aware. So that is the reason I haven't taken the screenshots and updated in the sheet. But coming back to that, cash and liquidity management, other things, right? You can see how that has been taken care. You can see that each and every configuration step which has been taken into the I mean, screenshot and the explanation which has been given. Now you can see that, especially that cash and liquidity management itself, it has been taken around 25 to 30 sessions. So you can see that here, the configuration, what is the configuration, what is the input, what is the output. So this is the way each and every topic will be taken care in the sessions. Okay, until to see now, you can see that end result, even where I have highlighted what would be the input, what would be the output. So the cash and liquidity management is one of the advanced concept which was not part of your ECC system. You can see that each and everything which has been explained in detail in the session. Okay, so each and every session, okay, that timings and all I'll come later. First, let's see this one. Okay, coming back to that, the syllabus part here, I was just going through that syllabus. Overview of the cash and liquidity management, planning levels, planning groups. You might have seen in your past experience or in the current ongoing project, the planning levels and planning groups might have associated, I mean, at the GL level, at the GL master data level, at the vendor and customer master data level. But especially the cash and liquidity management, which we are going to learn with the integration of the EBS, electronic bank statement. This is very, very important one, because if you would have assigned that planning levels at the GL level, if you are creating any business transaction, it will be, you could go and see that one. But now what we are going to learn here is a EBS integration with the electronic, I mean, cash and liquidity management. So that is very, very important one. So there are two things which you might have heard. The EBS postings is a current, I mean, prior day statement. This is a current day statement. It's a intraday bank statement, intraday EBS current statement. We will see that one. Okay, going forward. I'm just giving the high level here. And what is the memo record, how the memo records can be used for planning purpose, and what configuration takes place. Each and every step I'm going to cover in the session. Once this is the first topic which I'm going to start the class sequence also after completion of the basic settings. That is the first topic which I am going to take into consideration. But there is a reason behind that why I'm going to train this topic. Okay, towards the end of the session, definitely I will explain, I will clarify before starting the treasury, because there is a reason behind that. Okay, we will see that one. Coming back to that under treasury, what are the topics which we are going to cover? You can see here the session, how it has been. See now, overview of the treasury, which has been taken here. Thank you. Now, overview of the session, overview of the treasury also, which has been, this is just an overview only. Okay, not configured anything. You can see that again, the basic configuration of the treasury. Now, moving to that, sorry. Moving to that here, overview of the treasury and risk management, basic configuration. Definitely, we would require the basic configuration. Basic configuration. Then, once the basic configuration of treasury will be completed, the first topic would be a money market. Then these are all the interface related configuration. This will be takes place in between the any one of the topic, either money market, foreign exchange. Anyhow, interest rates, security prices, commodity prices, statistical data. Okay, this will be part of interface configuration. I'll be taking into consideration. Coming back to that, the first topic in the treasury would be it's a money market. Under money market, what are the instruments which I am going to cover? To be frank, if I speak in front of you, right? Because under money market, it could be a optional. Majority of the people's majority of the clients may go for the money market, may not go for. But especially in the money market, where if they have any loans, okay, and facilities concept, definitely we would require the money market. But still, even though fixed deposit, deposit at notice, commercial paper, cash flow, current account style, okay, these are the instruments and facility, bilateral facility, syndicated facility, short-term loan, long-term loans, interest rate instrument. These are all the topics which are there. But as per my past experience, right? Okay, these are the things which may not require. I mean, commercial paper, yes, I have seen for one of the client cash flow transactions, okay, current account style. This may not be required, but we can see in the session. But we must have to learn the other instruments. Okay, so that each and every step I will do the configuration in front of you. I will execute the scenario also. Okay, facility, yes, it is a mandatory. We must have to learn the facility, how the bilateral facility is going to work, how the syndicated facility which is going to work. And the short-term loans, long-term loans also, we can see that one. And interest rate instruments, it will be part of. Then mirroring also, we can see that mirroring also. Then what are the month-end activities and the daily activities which will be part of the treasury? I mean, under money market, we will see that one. Then correspondence framework. This is one of the important thing in the treasury. If I speak frankly, if you would have participated or if you are going to participate in the treasury implementation project, at least your 20 to 25% of the time, okay, in the implementation phase, you would require to spare 25% or 20 to 25% of the time would be for the correspondence mapping only, because each and every correspondence would be required is a different layout, different requirements will come from the client. Then we will see that one. Okay, understanding of the Swift messages, outbound, inbound messages are there, how that will be, how you are going to monitor, how that can be matched with the outbound, with the inbound message type. Then we will see that one. Coming to that foreign exchange, Once the money market instrument will be completed, will be taken into the foreign exchange. Then what is the business process? Each and everywhere the business process will be taken care. Either it could be presented as a PPT or could be a Excel, could be some other document. But business process, definitely it has been explained. Without business process, right? Then I'm not going to start the session. Okay, just for our kind information. Okay, so first thing should be business process. Then after that, okay, you can see here what is the business process, how that foreign exchange will be taken care into. Okay. In the foreign exchange, spot contract, forward contract, and rollover, okay, premature settlements, netting, okay, netting concept, and rollover anyhow, which you want to extend that deal. Okay, these are the topics will be covered in the session, and correspondence framework, which will be the common for all the instruments. Now, under securities, then understanding of business process and accounting needs, shares, mutual funds, bonds. I mean, bonds, two types: variable interest rate bonds, fixed interest rate bonds. What are the month end activities will be there? Then security class, I mean, this is just a high level information, derivation scenario, understanding of the PMP position management procedures. Then the message correspondence framework, which is a quite common. Then under the derivatives, caps, floors, interest rate instruments. But now, if you ask me the question, right? The interest rate swaps, cross currency swaps. These two things part of derivatives, but still these things which I'm going to cover, okay, as part of the foreign exchange only, because whenever I'm going to cover foreign exchange, right? Okay, but because I just want to give the clarity here. Yes, they are the part of derivatives, but still you can see that this is the concept which is the swapping, which has been taken into the consideration. But see now, currency swapping. Once the currency swapping topic will be completed, interest rate, we are going to move to the interest rate swapping related again. Okay, interest rate related, where it has been configured. Okay, interest rate swapping. You can see that here. So these two things will be covered as part of the foreign exchange only, but these two instruments are part of the derivatives. So that is the reason I have classified that separately, and I have updated in the derivatives to continuation with that. Then currency options, futures and options, we will, I mean, anyhow, this will be taken care. Coming back to that, trading, trade finance. The trade finance is a new concept which has been introduced in S4HANA system. Earlier, this concept was not there. So this is the new concept. So where it is going to integrate with your sales and distribution and materials management. So this also we can see, which includes the process, purchase process, and sales process. We can see along with the instruments, letter of credit and bank guarantee, how it will be integrated.
Vijay,
Once this,
hello.
yes, yes, please.
Yeah. Sometimes your voice is not clear, Vijay.
I don't think, but others it is. Oh, can anyone please kindly let me know? Is it my voice is clear for all, or if any technical glitch is there?
No, it's
No,
clear,
your
bro.
voice is
It's
very
clear,
clear.
sir.
Sometimes Vijay, your voice is breaking.
Yeah.
It is clear for me.
Sometimes.
Clear, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is
Maybe
clear.
it could be, might be
Yeah.
some network fluctuations, but apart from that, I don't see. Okay, okay. If anyone is not, um, I mean, my voice is not audible. My kind request is that please kindly rejoin in the session. Okay, so that may serve some clarity. Okay, I noticed sometimes this technical glitch might be there. Okay, just for your kind information. Okay, moving to further, after completion of the trade finance, okay, even the trade finance also, which has been, because that Excel, right, which has been, it's around the volume is more and more. Now I have splitted each and every topic as a separate Excel sheet, because I could not able to open in the session, because the screenshots and all, it is taking time to open that each and everything. So that is the reason now I have splitted into the separate uh, part. Then now, okay, the So each and every topic has been okay. Now going forward also, I want to keep individually a separate sheet for each and every topic because it was difficult to me to open and system also was unable to open sometimes. Okay, moving to further. Hedge management, once that will be completed, overview of the exposure management, then then hedge accounting, okay, changes between ECC and S4HANA. So now exposure management, how it will be configured in the system, what is the hedge accounting, what is the need of hedge accounting, and how many types of hedgings are there, okay, and each and everything will be discussed in detail in the session. Coming to that, as once that will be completed, but might be that the small change here, commodities part will be completed before starting of the hedging, but anyhow the topic which is here, then mirror deals, then treasury payments will be taken care, then important treasury reports, what are the reports, fury apps and the reports will be part of the session. We will see that one. Coming back to that, the risk management, once the treasury part will be completed, then risk management will be taken care. Market risk analyzer, credit risk analyzer, cash flow analyzer, portfolio analyzer. But I just want to give heads up here. The cash flow analyzer, it is part of your cash and liquidity management. Okay, but still it is a part of risk management. That is the reason I just have updated here. But anyhow, without cash flow analyzer, you cannot complete the cash and liquidity management topic. Okay, that is where we are going to do the analysis. Okay, that cash positions. So that is very important one here. Cash and liquidity management. Cash flow analyzer. See now cash flow analyzer. How that is been showcased here. You can see that. Okay, so values. Okay, we will see that one. Okay, anyhow in the sessions. Coming back to that, once this will be completed, then it's a FSCM, credit management, collections management, dispute management. Then overview of the biller director, biller direct, then bank communication management, in-house cash management, multi-bank connectivity. Then what are the Fury apps which are going to used. Then coming back to that one topic which I have not included because I have to agree that one, okay, in front of you. The advanced payment management, this option I have not included even for, I'm just working in my current project, this one. Maybe towards the end of the session, right, till the time I will get some exposure in this area, definitely I will also arrange the session for this topic, okay, because I have to agree in front of you which topic will be covered, which topic is not covered. But the listed topics, right, I'm sure will be taken in detail. Okay, each and every topic will be taken care as a in detail. Okay, now coming back to that, we just have seen, right, that the course curriculum we have seen. Now coming back to that, where we are in the current batch, you can see that each and every session which has been taken in detail here. You can see almost this is the drive one for FSCM, the batch which was started in July month. You can see that almost it is a fill, it is 15 GB. This is a generic access everyone having. You can see that this is almost fill 95%, which is been filled 93%. So the classes which are stored into the 57, each and every session is a 1.5 hour. Then after this, then again move to the second drive. So this is the drive 2 here. So drive 2 also you can see almost it has been 83% has been filled here. 83% has been filled here. You can see that. So the class 111, I mean 111, the session which has been taken yesterday. Today also there was a session, but I did not uploaded that one. Yes, maybe in some time I'm going to upload that one. So another 10 to 12 sessions which are pending, that will be taken care, okay, maybe in the upcoming before starting our regular batch. So once those topics will be completed, again our batch also which is going to start. So what I meant to say here, again there will be a one more drive will be created because I cannot accommodate the future sessions into the same drive. So close to it will come around 200 hours, that entire FSCM will come into the I mean, the lecture will be. Okay, I just want to give that information. So now, as I have already explained multiple times, right? So now, how the sessions are being taken care, okay, with help of the each and every configuration step, each and every step, which I'm going to configure in front of you. Then I will execute the scenario, because not like that somewhere I'm not going to use any existing setup. Simple thing, okay. And in addition to that, if any error, okay, if you might have, if there will be some error, right? Okay. So now errors also which I'm going to see now. The error, let's say now, if there is any error which I am unable to fix the session, let's say now, which I mean, during the session, if it may take some time, what I used to follow here, you can see that this is the practice which I'm going to follow. What is the error which we have seen and how that has been rectified? What is the solution which I have given? Okay, each and everything will be taken as, see now, this was the error, and when that error has been occurred, and what was the solution which has been proposed here. These things which I'm going to record as a separate documentation, then I'm going to share these errors, I mean a rectification process also place into the drive. You can access from there. Okay, so there were errors, definitely this is also part of the session. But for current batch, I can say around 97 to 98% of the scenarios successfully executed. There were no errors. Okay, there were small errors, but where it was going the abrupt dumps. Okay, that the technical team is working due to some inconsistency. The technical team is working, but I would say 97% of the scenarios has been executed successfully. Okay, but coming back to that, the version which we are going to use for S4 HANA for training session, S4 HANA, S4 HANA server. For ongoing batch, which I'm using is a S4 HANA 2022, but now from your batch onwards, which I have planned for, sorry, 2023. Coming back to that, I want to clarify the server which is going to use for a training, especially which I'm going to use, that will be dedicated only for whoever is going to join in the session. That server access will not be given for the external people, because even many people are approaching for a server access, but for them we have a separate version. Okay, so just I want to clarify. So it means no one will have access, I mean external people, except whoever will be the part of the session. For them only this server will be dedicated. Otherwise, right, I have seen, even practically I have faced some challenges. Some people, some unknown people, but I'm not saying that one, the people might be there starting their career into SAP without knowing that business impact, they are just deleting some standard configuration. So due to the fact, multiple times I have faced that issue, because anyhow server also which is managing my backend team, so they are also taking care that one. So that is the reason this time I have split it into the server, one server for external people, one server for internal people. Okay, whoever is going to attend the session. So in that way, we can protect our configuration. No one can touch that one. But in case if anyone is going to uh, do some changes, right? Okay, we will catch up with help of the basis team or with help of the logs. We will discuss with them what was the reason behind that to touch that configuration. Okay, this multiple times has been happened. That is the reason this time I planned well. I do not want to disturb the sessions anyone. Okay, the standard configuration. Okay, now whatever the topics which we are going to discuss, I have shown the course curriculum, and as well as where we are also, I have also, I mean in front of you I have shown. Now there is a time which has been, and coming to the timelines, really sorry, I did not I mean mentioned about the timings. Okay, so the session will be, session timings will be, it's a morning 7:30 to 9 a.m. Okay, 9 a.m. the time. Okay, then this is the daily session from Monday to Saturday, from Monday to Saturday. Now the course duration, the many people might be, some people might be reached, some people might not aware. Course duration time would be, it will be taking around 6 months. Okay, this is the tentative timelines which I have given, because it is not that much easy to replicate each and every scenario. You already aware of this one, because it's not like FICO. If you are getting some error, then you must have to understand the behavior of the system. Before that, you need to understand the business process. Then you need to get into the in-depth, deep dive analysis for the error rectification. Otherwise, right? If to be frank, if you go and search that errors in the Google also, you may not get much information from the Google also, to be frank. But FICO, yes, there could be a certain information we may get. We can, even if that error resolution also, if we are unable to resolve, then we can also approach to our friends and colleagues, then we can get some inputs. But now treasury is a bit one of the challenging position, but you need to be precise and be specific what you are doing configuration and what you are understanding. Okay, come before moving to that further one, I just want to give some information. Majority of the people's first thing is that I will not entertain to join into the FSCM sessions freshers. Okay, by like some people may think about, okay, we can start our career, just they just completed their graduation or something, or the post graduation. If they would like to learn, first I'll not entertain them to join into the session, because completely blank for them. It is a wasting of time, wasting of money for them. That is the reason I would recommend, if anyone is there in this session, first my recommendation would be, first kindly at least you can learn FI, especially that accounts payable, accounts receivable, banking, and as well as integration, material management, sales and distribution. You should know the process of this one. At least if you would have ran at least 2 3 times, then you can eligible, you can join in the session. Otherwise, right, directly if you want to come and join uh, treasury FSCM sessions, it will be blank for you. Okay, because see, the training, the objective of the training, it's not for the money. Okay, simple thing. Then it should be the people to grow their career, and it should be upskill their knowledge. But I believe majority of the peoples are already working in the FICO side or some other areas. At least the person should have that end user experience. Okay, let, so that they can understand the business process. Okay, even if they don't know about that business process, it will be not fruitful for them. This is my kind request. If anyone is there in the same situation, kindly reach out to me personally. I will address you. Okay. Then, if anything it is there, if anyone in the same situation, I would like to give one more information. So very soon in the month of February, I'm going to start a new FICO batch. So they can also join over there for a couple of topics. I'm going to allow them. There, anyhow, it will be discussed in detail, right? Basic settings, accounts payable, accounts receivable, banking will be discussed in detail over there. So they can also be part of in the session. Okay, for that, please let me know in advance. So if anyone would like to join in those sessions. Okay, then moving back to that, now the time is open for questions. So if anyone is having any open questions, so please kindly let me
Hey,
know so that I can clarify. Yeah, please kindly one by one. Yeah, kindly, please. Yeah, please.
Vijay, good morning. My name is Shravan.
Shravan, yes, Shravan. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I would like to know the eligibility criteria for learning FSCM Part B.
See, part B, when you mentioned that part B, right, you should have a exposure integration part, like material management, sales and distribution. You should have a exposure. Along with that, you should also have the experience, accounts receivable part. Okay, customer point of view. Then you are eligible to go with this process, because majority of the cases which is tied up with the customer cases. Okay, the credit management which is closely integrated to customer point of view. Then collections management also, which is closely integrated to collections management. Collections management along with your finance means then dispute management also will be the same situation. Okay, biller direct also would be the same situation. Okay, you should have
Okay. On the
exposure.
business point of view, yeah, on the business point of view, I have a decade of experience working as an end user. Okay. And I am only lacking on the configuration part where I haven't have done any configuration on the SPRO part. So what is the eligibility criteria? Does for doing SPRO also I need to have a FI and CO?
See, to be frank, if I can answer to your question, right, you have the good exposure to understanding the business process, but you don't have experience in the system side. Okay, in that case, right, then first you should have gained your hands-on experience technically how system is behaving, which configuration step and for what purpose that is needed and where it will have impact. Definitely that should be required. Okay, without having that information, it will be lacking for you. But now, and also for you, if you attend the sessions, right, okay, the training session, the objective of that one, each and every configuration steps will be covered in the session in detail. You can practice well, then you will be reaching in that level. Okay, so if you do that in, I mean, if you spare some additional time, then definitely you will get the hands-on experience, okay, in order to achieve that whatever you are looking, Shravan. Okay.
Based on the statement you just passed, I mean to say that it doesn't require any FI and CO knowledge,
No,
finance
see,
and controlling.
See, FI and CO means you will be part of only that credit collections and dispute, right? Okay, but at least you
Yes.
should know that. See, at least you should know that accounts receivable part end to end. Okay, you should know that FI, but FI banking and asset accounting doesn't require. But now you should know that SD process and sales and distribution process. Then how that accounting entries are flown into FI, then how the accounting entries from FI2 which are getting moved into the collections management, how that credit management which is going to trigger. So you need to have a clear visibility on that one. But basic configuration, you should aware of that one. Okay, company code, plant, sales organization, all these things you should aware of that one.
In the overview, I don't see any implementation regards the collection, dispute, and credit management. So, will you be included an implementation
Yes. See,
training?
Sarvan, sorry, Sravan. The objective of the session would be it's a kind of implementation project only. Each and every configuration step, why that configuration step needed, and what is the reason behind that. In front of you people only, I will do the configuration, then I will execute the scenario. So that is what I mentioned. You can see, if you can see here in the session, right? So now each and every configuration step has been taken care, and what is the reason behind that to have this configuration step. You can see that, okay, in detail it has been covered. You can see that, okay. So in that way, that is going to help, sir. Okay, you can see that path wherever it, what is this configuration step, for what purpose, that, I mean, where you need to go and do the configuration, what values you need to configure. Screenshots also captured and placed below. You can see that. Okay, so in that way,
Yeah.
you no need to look back that one. Okay, you just go instructions what I am going to give. So it could be a real time in real time, but 70% will be the same. The 30% you need to learn from the real time, because client to
Okay.
client,
And
the,
if I
sorry,
only want to learn part B, if I only want to learn part B,
you can contact me separately. Okay, you can
okay.
contact me, then we'll discuss.
Oh,
Yeah, hi.
okay. Yep.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is.
please.
Can you please take me to this Word file wherein all curriculum I can see? I'll join little late.
Yeah, you can see that this is the PDF. Okay, basically.
Sorry to mind you, Vijay. Can you share this PDF with us in the group?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think I have already shared with majority of the people. So, but let me upload. Okay, let me upload this one into here. Okay, so that
Yeah, in the same
everybody.
group
Yeah,
in the link is
exactly,
shared.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
also
Sure.
yeah. I'm just doing
the
that one.
Excel Word file which you were just showing, some time back.
Mhm.
Uh, course content, right?
I need to upload this one. Okay, I'll upload. Yeah, please continue your open question.
So regarding the server, Vijay, so till
Mhm,
so as you mentioned that this session, the whole course will go at least for 6 months.
mhm.
So we will get the access till 6 months or
Exactly. You will get until
okay,
6. Okay, you will get until
until the
that
okay.
until end of the
And
session.
okay,
Yeah.
so secondly, so currently, this 2025 version is going on, right?
See,
And whosoever is implementing 20, new system, everyone is using 2025. No one is going with the 2023 version.
I
So don't you
completely
think?
agreed with you. Yeah, to answer to your question, okay, I completely agreed with you. But the thing is that here, right, I just want to clarify. This is the demo server, right? So the demo server, even 2024 itself, it is not available. If you know anyone, then please let me know who can show who can provide that 2024 version. Definitely, I
Okay.
can speak with them. Okay.
And regarding in most of the
Again, now,
the
sorry, Vijay, it is
implementations,
getting
uh,
Sorry.
updated 2 years once now, right? Yeah.
Every 5 years, the update will be taken care every 5 years. Okay, the clients which I'm talking about.
No, no, that updated version of SAP 2 years
Yeah,
once now.
2 years once.
2023, 22.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah,
the even
when I check in the
2020.
market, the latest one is 2023 only.
Yes, exactly. I completely agreed with you because 2024 itself, we are struggling to get into that one, the demo version. Okay, since 1 year I'm trying, but till now it's not yet.
So
I
this
mean, not
version
yet
is
safe.
okay.
2023.
2023, yes, we are going to use for our session
Oh.
2023.
And
Okay.
Vijay, does it
about the
make a huge
oh,
difference in the versions?
No. It's not the make, but the changes will be taken care into consideration because see now, uh, that's what the objective of the session also, which I mean, wherever it is changes which are going to which are going to definitely in the session itself, which I'm going to explain. See now, this is a new configuration step in S4 HANA. Okay, not available in ECC. Okay, in that way, definitely I'm going to cover that. Okay, so you don't worry about that one. Okay, the changes will be as a separately documented and it will be presented. Okay, there are few changes in EBS, there are few changes in the cash management. Okay, those changes will be as part of the session will be taken care.
And Vijay, my next question is, so you have already mentioned about the APM, but how about the other areas? What all topics you are not going to cover in this course? Reason being, I'm asking this because you know uh, you know I'm looking something. After that, I should not requirement to look for any other courses, right? So that is the reason I'm here. So if you can just list out those areas which you are not going to cover, you will only give some sort of overview about that.
See, the topics which I have already showcased here, right? These are the topics will be covered in detail. But what is your expectation? What is the topic which you are feeling that it's not
No,
listed here?
within the each and every topics, yeah, I can understand that within FSCM these are the topics, but within
Mm-hmm.
each and every topics, what all areas you will not touch, or you will only give the overview kind of stuff.
See, that
I
is
mean to
already
say
curriculum is
sub-module.
mentioned, right? This is again, see,
Sorry.
see, here
I
which I
believe
have
you're talking
already,
about sub-module.
yeah, submod. See now, which is already listed here. If you go to that course curriculum, right? which is already in detail. It's there in the course curriculum.
No, actually, why I'm coming on this topic? Let me take an example of this credit management. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so in credit management, the heart and soul of credit management is the formula editor. Normally, people just give them kind of a overview, and they said, okay, normally companies go for the customized formulas. So this is how it works, and just they move on. Okay, and secondly, the next challenge normally we get in the implementation project about these days in S4 HANA, every company is talking about the automation. They need everything should be triggered automatically. Okay, no
Mm-hmm.
one is looking for the manual processes. So
Mm-hmm.
in each and every process, like in credit management as well, they are asking everything automated, like the workflows. So how to enable the workflows? So now normally trainers say that okay, the workflow will take care by the workflow consultant, but it's not like the uh, current case in S4 HANA. The workflows are normally enabled by the functional consultants only, and they
Yes, yes,
all the
yes.
workflows are standard and they are working perfectly fine without any
Mm.
technical requirement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these kind of stuff I'm asking that, because after investing so much time, and then after that again we will look for another something else, then it will doesn't make sense for us, right?
See, Amit, to answer to your question, maybe some client may go for the credit management with formula editor. Some client may go for the style. I mean, without a formula editor. Okay, it's a depends on the client. Okay, but in the session, right, the objective of the session is that. Okay, so if you are looking in depth, okay, if you are looking where that extensively, where you want to learn in detail, even if I can teach 1 year also, that only the credit management, it will not be sufficient. But the objective of the session would be what we are going to learn and how the things are going to accommodated in the system. But each and every configuration step, what is the objective of that one, how that is going to work. But now which you are looking something extensively means, even for credit management itself, I can train 1 year. Okay, that is also not sufficient, because client to client the requirement will be differ. But standard perspective, yes, completely agreed with you.
No.
Wherever it is
No,
possibilities
you
are
are
there.
no. I completely agree, Vijay. You are
Yeah,
Okay,
not getting
Vijay,
my point.
the other question is,
Yeah.
which I have it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
if
please.
if you can take it to the
Yeah,
Excel
please.
one, Excel one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The part one, in that you clearly said like the banking, which is bank communication management and MBC, and for advanced payment management, the system connectivity, the system is going to support us to run the basic scenarios which we are planning, right?
Exactly. Yes.
So, for
It is
example,
going
if
to.
I have to plan, multiple banks, the payment files coming from the multiple banks, the F110 and F111, structuring which I want to make it, kind of, EBS statement. If I have to, import, I would be able to do that in this environment,
No, no.
right?
See, while execution of F110 or F111, the DMU
Uh,
file will get generated, because
uh,
it's a demo system. It will not have any external system connectivity. First thing is that. The second thing is
so,
that whenever you want to upload any EBS files, right, you need to prepare your own. Anyhow, I am going to prepare the file in front of you people. Then I will
uh,
hand over it to those files. Then you can use that file format. Then you can
So,
accommodate according to your
my
requirements.
request to you, can we have a kind of, any particular external system wherein we clearly see how the data flow is, moving on? Because that is something, a very critical part when it comes to understanding, developing your understanding on, these areas.
No, you mean to say that any external system connectivity? Sorry, I didn't get. Could you please come again?
Yes, exactly. The external system connectivity I'm looking forward.
No,
So
no,
that
no. External
will,
system, that is not there. Okay, because even I tried to connect to central finance system itself. Okay,
uh-huh,
because
uh-huh.
that was I struggling a lot. Okay, but because a lot of R&D has been done. Okay, but now absolutely upfront itself, I'm giving the information, that kind of facility which is not available. But within the system, since it is a demo server, right? Even I tried between to connect ECC and S4HANA itself. It was a lot of challenges. Because why? Because in the real-time environment, we have SAP, our backend, right? So SAP is going to support for many things. But here, if any error will get, okay, if anything is right, we cannot go and raise to ticket to SAP. This is we are getting error, right? So that is one of the challenge. So that kind of, to be frank, that upfront I am just giving.
So then we'll have to
So
create this file within the S4 itself,
yes,
right?
yes.
And then how are we going to see the effect of that file, payment format, the DME connectivity, taking place?
Yeah, that see the DMB connectivity and all how they are going to place into the AL11 directory. That configuration, everything will be shown. From there again, that interface connectivity will be there. That will be explained, taken care as a business process. Okay, how that interface will be connected and how that will be sent to bank. Again, while receiving the files, also we need to prepare the manually that EVS files. Then we need to upload them into the system.
Because this is critical area, and most of the time I have seen, including myself, people struggling to
Yeah,
develop the
I do agree.
understanding.
Completely agreed with you. Completely agreed with you. But still, it is a demo server. Okay. Because to
Uh,
get into, as I mentioned, right, beginning of the session, 97% of the scenarios executed successfully. Okay. Because the beginning, when I started using this S4 HANA 2022, right, even first batch, every day I was struggling a lot. After implementing lot of OSS nodes, after investing lot of time, then then now it reached to almost it is now executing all the scenarios without showstopper. Okay, it's a demo server itself. It is taking a lot of time. But now again, if you go in that level, again, definitely it will be again, even technical team, I need to sit with day and night. Okay, in order to, if any error will come, definitely it will be time taking process for that one. But not sure whether that error we may rectify, we may not rectify. That is also, there is no guarantee. As you already know, for in the real time environment, SAP will be behind us to run the scenario.
and the system which you are providing, the daily or whatever the frequency wise cleansing of the data, the backend configuration settings
You
that you
see,
are taking care of, right?
yes, exactly. The data, whatever you are going to do the configuration, it will be there until 5 years. Okay, no one will touch that configuration. But now backup, right? Yes, it's a weekly basis. The backup has been taken care. It's planned for every weekend. So if anything will happen, definitely we will have the backup. Okay, just for your information.
Vijay,
Okay.
so
Hi, Vijay.
Yes, please.
Hello, Vijay. Vijay, one
so how,
question I have.
Yes,
what would be
Yusuf.
the validity of videos? I mean, for example, if course completed in 6 months and again we would like to revise, like
That will be
sometimes we
lifetime.
might miss lifetime, right?
Lifetime,
Okay.
Jagan. That will be lifetime because there will not have any restrictions for the videos. But only thing is that I would like to clarify, no one will have the download access. It will be view access will be lifetime access. Okay, for your
Okay.
kind information. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Yusuf was asking
Uh,
some question. Yeah, please.
Vijay,
And one
Vijay,
more
see,
question I
as of
have, Vijay. So you told that I mean in the syllabus document we have that co-born robo scenario, right? So it
Yes,
will be
yes,
covered end to end. I mean
exactly.
till
Yes,
end user
yes,
part. Yeah.
yes. It will be covered in to end.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Vijay Muthu here.
Vijay, my question,
My question is,
my question is,
hello Vijay.
Yeah,
hello.
Yusuf. Yeah,
Muthu.
sorry. One
Muthu.
second, Muthu. Yeah. I think Yusuf.
Yeah,
Yes, you.
yeah. I want to
Vijay,
just ask you.
Vijay,
Yeah, please, Yusuf, you can go, please.
Okay,
I'll
Muthu.
after.
Yeah, you can please go ahead.
Vijay, Vijay, my one question is that as a FSCM and TRM, you are covering these two things. From the standard point of view, how much you are covering? Like we will be able to interact with the client and have a discussion. Like
Yes,
how much you will discuss? Like see, as we are, I am working as SAP FICO consultant. As we go to the organization, we change. We have different clients. They have the different process. We need to understand the process. Okay,
yes.
but from the standard point of view of TRM, will be able to communicate the client and show the functionality of the each and every topic which you have discussed, and we will be able to show the standard process of the system of this TRM and
Yes.
FSCM.
Yes, Yusuf. To answer to your question very well, it's a valid question. But after completion of the each and every topic, so it will be, as I mentioned, right beginning of the session also, the topics will be and that instruments also let's say now the treasury instruments. Those instruments will be trained based on the real time, what I mean, whatever the past experience I am having. That is a point number one. Point number two would be the same process if you practice well, okay, after completion of the session. I am giving 100% sure, definitely you can go and execute or replicate the scenarios. I mean, you can also showcase yourself. Okay, you can also demonstrate yourself in front of the client, which I'm talking about standard process. Okay, I'm sure
Okay,
100%
okay,
sure
Vijay.
about that.
One last question, Vijay. See, as we are finance consultant, now we are moving into treasury and treasury basically. So my question is that, like, I came to know that from one of the treasury consultant. He told that before you coming into the treasury, you want to know all the, like, this our securities, bonds, and each securities and bonds and different financial instruments. How these are going to work, and
See,
will you, like, no, no, one
okay.
second. Will you be give me the list or the from SAP, like which are the financial instrument available in SAP, so that we can also do some R&D and we can get the knowledge. Then it will be easy to understanding the process what you are telling.
See, instruments, I can say, if you want, you can note down. I can say that there are many instruments, but the instruments which is important for the client. Okay, the client to client, that usage of instrument might be differ, but what is the regular scenario? But now, see, to make you people comfortable, okay, beginning of the session, after completion of the basic configuration of FICO, I am going to provide some websites. Okay, so where you need to improve your knowledge, you definitely you must have to go over there and you need to monitor the market situation. So in order to digest the topic, okay, that level, and also what is the use of that one, I will compare with, see, why I'm suggesting few websites, right? So every day, if let's say now today we are going to discuss foreign exchange, how that foreign exchange which is there in the real time environment, which is in the website, I'll go back and live website, I can showcase or I can explain over there the scenario by comparing with SAP system, what is there and how it is going to impact into the manufacturing organization point of view. And also remember, for one more thing, the SAP treasury system, which is going to support for corporate treasury, not for a trading activities. Like if you have some trading account, demat account, if you want to like trading, absolutely SAP is not going to support for such activities. It is SAP can be support. Always you need to think about manufacturing industries point of view. Okay, because we are not a trading, because if it is a trading means you can go, we should have a separate system where it is going to support for other activities. Okay, just for your kind information. Again, there are listed and unlisted are there and O2C are there. We will discuss one by one in case if you want. Okay, so which are the things SAP is going to support, which are the things are not going to support, I will explain during the session in detail. Okay, don't worry about that one.
Okay, Vijay, thank you.
Yeah, Muthu here, Vijay. I
Yes.
have a doubt. As you said, I think you are going for FICO details also sometime in February. I'll tell you exactly what is my background. I have experience on treasury, maybe banking treasury,
Mhm,
not the corporate treasury. On other products and configuration experience also there, on all products also, whatever you
mhm,
mentioned. That is
mhm.
not a problem. But only thing is I don't have any experience. I never worked on SAP.
Yeah,
So I find it difficult in understanding FICO, that configuration and all. But otherwise,
yeah,
product point of view, treasury product point of view, I have a fair idea. That is not a problem. So what do you suggest actually? Because I should, even
yeah.
if you
See,
can, if you let me complete my question. If you can give some basic FICO inputs which I need to get trained as part of this training, that will be better. That's what I feel.
yeah.
I want your view.
Yes, Muthu. Thank you. Thanks for asking the question. See, first thing is that as I mentioned, right, first I have to start the basic configuration of FICO. For you, right, it's a exceptional case. The exceptional, when I mentioned that exceptional case, right, you can also join in the treasury session if you are interested. Apart from that, as I mentioned, there will be a separate sessions which are going to take in care for FICO. You can also join in that batch for more visibility of the FI. Okay, so you can learn more in depth over there because in the FICO batch, the things are taken care in detailed. Okay, but not because in the treasury, right, to be frank, basic configuration, yes, that explanation will be there, but not like a FICO because chart of accounts, right? There will be a three types of chart of accounts. Maybe no need to explain what is the purpose of operational group and the okay. So now other chart of account, country specific, right? Just I will do the configuration, I'll move out. But in the FICO batch, it's not like that. It will be taken care in detailed. Okay, what for what purpose, why it is needed, what is the reason behind that, what is the impact, what is the input, what is the output. Okay, so for you. But to be frank, before joining into the session, you can just think of once again multiple times, but you need to do some bit hard work because
Yeah.
now the majority of the peoples I'm hearing, okay, see now Sarvanan, someone is asking that questions. Even they are also be part of FICO. Okay, they might have got very good experience, even though they are struggling the areas which they have exposure. So that is the reason. In this case, I would recommend you. You can join if you are interested. First thing is that decide the timelines. Then you need to spare additional time for FICO to learn that FI. Then, in addition to that, anyhow, you have a good understanding of treasury, right? Then it will be easy for you. But system point of view, you need to spend much time in order to bring the output. Okay, that recommendation I can suggest you,
Yeah,
Muthu.
that is good. Actually, what because I may not be going because since I have a treasury experience, I may not be interested in FICO. FICO I need only for understanding exactly
Yeah,
bare minimum on the treasury part.
definitely,
What is required? That
definitely,
much is required. If that they can guide me. That will be better actually.
definitely. That's what I'm giving the
Not so.
option. You can also join, you can also be parts of in the FICO batch, right? So that you can understand easy.
But,
You can gain very good experience over there.
but my point here is that I don't want to go to FICO as a complete consultant. I don't want that actually.
That's what I
There might be.
mentioned. See, you can join for basic configuration only. Then after that, you move out. Okay, that's what I
Okay,
give an option.
fine. I'll call you in that case.
Sure. Yeah, Ashok, I think, sorry, you were holding some time in some time. Yeah, Ashok, please.
Yeah, thanks, Vijay sir. Sir, just two questions I have. So you mentioned recordings we cannot download, right? But what about the notes? Can we download that notes and we
No,
can?
see, no. Notes also you cannot download, to be frank. But for that one, it's a configuration material I am going to give. That is a Word document configuration. Okay.
No,
So
okay.
notes will be each and every day, day wise, the notes will be there. Subsequently followed by the recording session will be there in the session. I mean, in the drive,
Okay.
you can
Mm-hmm.
refer at any point of time. As I mentioned, somebody was asking, it's a lifetime
Mm-hmm.
access. Then you will
Website.
not have notes download access and as
Okay.
well as the videos
Recording.
download access. Okay,
Yeah,
recording.
video is not
But
required.
other,
Okay.
yes, yes. But other things,
Okay.
right? Like
Mm-hmm.
EBS statements, some
Mm.
PPTs, yes, I will enable the access for them.
Okay, sir, fine.
Okay. And in addition to that, okay,
Mm.
Shekhar, please continue. Ashok, sorry. I will later on, I will come.
Okay, so the second question, like 7:30 to 9 o'clock is the session, right? So the
Yes.
complete 1.5 hour session will be only the class. And what about the doubt session or the error
See,
clarification? We have separate timings.
yes. No. Ashok,
Mm-hmm.
see, this is the question many people were asked. See, what I'm trying to say in front of
Mm-hmm.
you people, if you get a doubt, immediately you raise a voice because I don't want, because some trainers, what they does is they will take up the questions towards end
Last
of the
10
session.
minutes. Yeah, correct, sir.
Yes. But now I don't want to go in that way because I have seen multiple times, right? Maybe if let's say now I'm doing the configuration chart of accounts, then after that I'll move the field status group. I'm just giving an example. So
Ah,
till the time you may forget completely what you want to ask, right? And that I
no, sir.
I move
Like,
out
for
other
example, yeah.
topic. Yeah,
No, the
okay.
same
You may
thing
not
what you
understand.
mentioned, right? What you mentioned, like
Yes,
chart of account future.
yes,
As that particular concept is finished, at the end of that particular
yes.
concept we can raise, right?
Ye-
So that is
No,
one, and then maybe errors
no,
like any
see, I
doubt
will not
session.
entertain. See,
Okay.
towards end of the session, I will not entertain such things. You can, whenever you have the query, you can raise immediately. There is no stopper because that is my
Mhm.
responsibility. I need to clarify that.
Clear. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Fine, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
So,
Thank you so much.
yeah, yeah.
Hi Vijay, I have one question.
Yes.
For example, maybe while you are giving the presentation, you did the implementation and you did not get the error. But maybe after the session, if I will get the error, okay, maybe by 12 o'clock or in the evening or afternoon, then would
Definitely.
that be okay to ask you? And
Definitely. You can. First thing is that I would recommend here first you can reach out to me through email, through WhatsApp. Always you can reach out to me. Okay. I will be responding back to your errors. Okay. Because even current and previous batch people's also doing the same way. But I will be available if you really want to speak with me personally. I'll be available during weekends. So first, my kind request is that you can just first reach out to me through WhatsApp. I will give you that specific timings. Then you can call me and you can discuss. Yes, that 100% support will be there. And also, moreover, that support part, right? I have not given to anyone because I am only the person who is holding that support part. Okay, so because my many peoples are there because they may not address properly. I have seen a couple of times, so that is the reason I do not want to give that one. Okay, just for your kind information. Yes, that will be there.
okay. Vijay, one more last question. When I mean I'm like working in FICU already, okay. Now, from career point of view, I mean, what are the openings? I don't know, much about FSCM, but just to upskill, I'm asking. I'm joining this course. But what will be the, the openings, the demands,
Okay.
in future demands of this course in the market? Because I don't see lot of openings for FSCM. Okay,
Hmm,
it's kind of
hmm.
very rare I see. So
Okay.
what would you suggest? What's coming and what's there in the market?
Okay, coming back to that to answer to your question, is that so? It's to be frank, the majority of the clients you may not see like FI and CO because without FI, without FI process, none of the organization will complete or will showcase their financial statements. But now you may not see. I mean, we may not see like FICO all the clients, every client is going and implementing the FSCM concept. But it's a the clients are, I mean, you can see that definitely there will be a less clients as compared with the FICO. But wherever the demands are there, okay, even if let's assume we may have 100 FICO consultants, I think majority of the peoples in this forum also. So total we are 34 members are there. Maybe I am the one person if whoever is having experience FSCM like treasury all these areas. But other people maybe one or two people might be there. But you can imagine I would say that out of 100 people, we may have one or two, maximum five to so 10% people will have, even 5% only will have the good exposure in the areas of FSCM. But now, even though the demands will be less, but the once to get into the position, right? Once the position will be open, right? To find out the good, I mean, whoever is having very good experience, it will be difficult situation. So in the session, whenever you are going to attend the session, you practice well. If you reach that level, once you will be get into that position, right? Then you see first thing is that to be frank, we are working for money. Simple logic. Okay, not for it's you are working some organization. I am working some organization. It's not my fathers and my grandfathers. You are also working for some organization. At the end result would be money. So now the coming to the CTC point of view, it's a very good offers will be available in the market because one of my student because he is working in same my campus only, but he is in different organization. I am into the different organization. So in 2024, beginning of the, I think February, March in between that time, he joined. I mean, to be frank, he had around 11 plus years of experience on FICO. So then he got placed into that organization with 50 lakhs CTC. Okay, but I never ever mentioned this one. Okay, but during the session, right, once the sessions will be started, then definitely I'll bring into the for one session for 5-10 minutes. I'll request him. So even some majority of the peoples are in US. Okay, my students are in. Okay, but opportunities point of view very good, but demand will be less. Yes, there are opportunities, but the organizations are struggling to find out the whoever is having the good exposure in that areas. Once you will be there in that position, right, then you no need to look back. Okay, the career point of view. Okay, it's not
Vijay,
if I
the student that you,
Okay,
the student
Vijay,
that you're
one
talking
last question.
about, 50 LPA, is into TRM.
yes,
Okay.
Okay, Vijay, one more last question. For example, I'm in FICO, mostly in FI part. Okay, COI little bit
yes,
I into it, not like profit and analysis and all that I've not done. But I'm looking directly move to FSCM. So now I don't know. You are also, I mean, if you also have the experience in controlling and all. So do I
yes.
also have to go learn
No,
controlling after
no,
this
Vishal.
course?
See, to
Everything,
be
no?
frank, beginning of the days when I started my career also, to be frank, I started my career as a FICO consultant. Okay. Then in one of the project, I got that opportunity as a being as a support consultant, the treasury, especially the treasury area. From there onwards, I started my, I mean, within a 3 years span of time, I got that position, but I struggled a lot when I started my career. There was no, proper materials, but I struggled a lot. But now, right, for you, definitely, so you will be there into the good position because the training sessions will be taken care accordingly. Okay. So you no need to worry about that one. But coming to that controlling part, it's not required for you. But at least you should know that basics. What is a cost object? What is a controlling? What is a profit center accounting? Okay, we should know
Correct,
that
correct.
basics. Okay, in order to because see, expenses revenues account definitely without cost object, you cannot create any documents in S4 HANA. Okay, so if that kind of understanding, if you would have, then definitely you are eligible to upskill your knowledge into FSCM area.
Yeah,
Vijay,
yeah,
can you
that
just
much
share
of
this
controlling.
Excel and
Nice.
the PDF curriculum
Yeah,
on the chat?
yeah, I'm trying to upload this one, but still it is not moving. But I'll place this one. Okay. I'm trying to upload. Okay, but still it is not. I don't know. So that over is. I don't know, but I'll check this one. Okay, get the more options. It is moving into the some other one, but I don't know. But why? Okay, I'll check that one. Okay,
Vijay, one
Actually,
last
Vijay, you're
question.
going into the
yeah,
wrong
ping me the
option.
email ID. So sorry to
No, no, no.
cut you. Please
You
kindly
just
ping me your email ID. Okay, if not, the second thing
Vijay,
is
you're
that
going
I
in the
will.
wrong option.
Yeah, you need to attach the
yes,
This
Vijay,
one
presentation.
only,
you're
right?
having a wrong option. No, 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 no.
Which one? This one only, right? Either this one or plus symbol only, right? Action. Which one?
Not not action one, Vijay. You do
See,
one thing. You do one thing. You just minimize the
drag
screen
and drop also
and
it is
throw the
not working.
yeah, drag and drop. Just do the drag and drop. It will happen.
I tried. I tried to drag and drop also. Okay, I tried multiple times. I tried. Okay, then see, drag and drop also it is not working. Okay, but I'll see that one. Okay, I'll check that one. I don't know, but maybe at this time. Okay, share your email ID so that I will share with you because majority of the people might have received, but whoever is not received, my kind request is that just give me give your email ID. I will drop a mail to them.
Can we share our mail ID in the group chat, Vijay?
Yeah,
Please,
you can.
please.
Please. Yes, that's what I was
Yeah,
requesting. Yeah, please.
thank you. So, just to explain my experience to all other members. So, I'm working in one of the biggest company as a FSCO consultant. We do not have FSCM consultants at all in that company. Okay, there's every project whoever wants FSCM consultant, right? They struggle like anything to get a member into project. Okay, Even in that company, they don't allocate any fixed member to the project. They only give FSCM members on loan basis. So that is the kind of demand we have for FSCM. That's why I also have started learning FSCM.
Yeah, Keshava, to answer to your question, right? To add to your points, not answer, to adding your comments, right? Because see,
Yeah.
nowadays, majority of the clients going for cash and liquidity implementation because the organization management need to take a decision. If to success for each and every business organization, behind that, the decision, the on-time decision should be required. Okay, the cash and liquidity management has become one of the precise module for every organization. Okay, because if the FICO consultant, I'm sure they cannot go and implement that one because the basic things they may accommodate, but EBS and other things definitely there will be a challenging position for them. Okay, that is the reason. Majority 90% whoever is moving from ECS to S4 HANA, right? They are adopting the cash and liquidity management functionality. It is one of the biggest module in the FSCM. Okay, so for your kind information. Yeah, thanks, Keshava. Thanks
Vijay,
for your adding.
Vijay, you were saying that you started with support, right? Like what is exactly is it a major difference of having a support experience and implementation?
Yeah, definitely it would require support, right? Whenever you will get the issue, just resolve that, just you forget. Okay, tomorrow you will get one more issue. You need to focus in that. Okay, but implementation is not like that. It will be there every day, every minute, it will be a challenging position, implementation.
So the support people doesn't require any implementation experience.
No, 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 doesn't require. See, implement at least they should have knowledge, right? They should know the business process, they should have the knowledge. Okay, support people doesn't require that.
Okay, they can go with end user experience as well,
End
just
user
like me.
experience, see, end user experience again, it will not serve, right? You should have consulting experience. Or in front of client, how we can talk. Okay, that is consulting experience will be serve a long-term career. Okay, we cannot manage the things. You can manage the things maybe 1 month or 2 months. Later on, definitely it will be a challenging, right? So we cannot manage the
So when you
things.
talk
We need
about
to
consulting experience, they need to know how to click the SPRO. The function in the SPRO.
definitely. Without that,
Okay.
see, manage the things is a differ. To resolve that in-depth analysis to provide your to showcase your experience is a differ. Okay, manage the things. Okay, we'll manage. Okay, we can do tomorrow. Okay, we can take some help. That is a managing thing. But when you will be facing, you are alone. You need to show your expertise over there. Okay, that will be different. Okay, as compared with that one. Okay, fine. If there are any
Sir, one
open
last
queries,
question.
please, Jagan.
Part B, how long it might take, sir? Around approximately. How many
Part
classes?
B, around it will be take 1 month session. Okay, so
Okay, okay.
So in 1 month duration, we can complete end-to-end part B.
yes.